What's up everyone, it's Jambor's new video reaction on Justyna Steczkowska and her song Gaja from national finals. She won in Poland. I think it was quite obvious because there was only public voting and she was the biggest favorite already from basically previous year, and this year she claimed the throne. I didn't see any other performance. I didn't have a chance to watch the national selection, so I cannot compare it to any others if it's a deserved victory or not. I think such information also would be a little bit irrelevant as she is representing Poland at Eurovision with her song. And just a reminder, this channel is critical. This channel is more from jury standpoint. I'm not this fan like you, being happy about all the dance breaks and whatsoever. I want quality music which can prevail even after Eurovision, not being just a Eurovision act, Eurovision number. And also, I'm critical towards such acts which don't bring any additional value. So it might be also this example, because I already listened to the song before, of course, in the studio version and especially this extended version for Eurovision, and I was a bit critical. It's not because I hate Poland or I have something against Justyna. It's the simple fact I'm trying to give you a professional point of view if such things have much brighter future outside. You know, this is my vision for Eurovision. Watch my channel, you would understand much better. Of course, it's something you might not also understand or accept, agree. I'm fine with it. This is absolutely fine. We can have different opinions and I respect this. Let's do this. Let's watch it. And it's important for you to watch my reaction during. I don't know how much I will need to edit through it. If I will need to do it much, the full version will be available for members, and this is what I want to tell you. Become members if you want to support this channel or give me a super like. You for sure subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and definitely write the comments in below. And let's watch it. Finally, Justyna Steczkowska and her song Gaja national finals performance, which is already officially on Eurovision channel. So let's watch it together, shall we? Big stage. The dancers, also gay dancers. Okay. This is not that paganish, but the costumes are brilliant. She sings brilliantly. I think they should just make it by camera wise and the dynamics better. Like with better editing and camera work, it would have much bigger power at Eurovision, hopefully. Okay, very dynamic. Okay, she's dancing crazily. Nice. Like, she's brilliant. I think the staging is not really good. She can perform really well. You were right, guys. Okay, this is pure cringe. But it works somehow, it's in the flow. The island, this is pure Eurovision cringe. This is a nice shot. Okay. Okay, she flies there. Nothing's going on. Okay, that was a little bit boring. And more dancing. Like, I would say it works as a show, but it also loses the energy with unnecessary show-offs, which would work perfectly on concert, but not television-wise, really. But overall, I would say this was a very nice performance, really good. But I will also say one other thing. This is a Eurovision public voting pleaser, and nothing else. This song is not will not. This is not the song which will prevail Eurovision. Maybe in Poland, it's local, and of course, I'm sure that this will activate diaspora to vote for it because it already kind of had this power. Of course, I read so many comments before the national selection and so on. That's why she was accepted by the whole public in Poland, which I think this is the Michal Spak moment. Unless Michal Spak back in Eurovision, this will do amazingly well in Eurovision in the terms of public votes. The only issue with this is that there are much more countries and songs and music which are directed directly to public votes and not for jury points because they lack of this quality or they lack of this impact or they lack of something like, okay, this is for Eurovision. It stays in Eurovision, this one performance there, and there is no life for such a song abroad. There is no such a life for such a song to do crazy numbers or become international hits. This is definitely the case. It's a performance-based song. It's like from Justyna, this was a brilliant performance because she really don't stop the whole time. And I think if they stage it better, if they direct it by cameras and lights and the whole general atmosphere better, it would had much bigger pagan impact because I think they had kind of all the ingredients, the dresses, the charisma of Justyna, those dancers. After all, the first look was like, this is weird, but on the other hand, I didn't felt it somehow disconnecting me from the fact that it wasn't putting some, like, I would say UK vibes from last year, I felt like it all fits all together. It was all concentrated mostly on Justyna, which I think this is fine. This is what they should do. And she can really deliver and she has brilliant charisma. She can sing it. I read on comments on Twitter that like the vocal, but I think she did it. She nailed it actually, honestly. And only I would say that the song is a little bit longer. It has passages which are just transferring to some other performance of just basically screaming and dancing, which doesn't have impact on me like as a song. I think it actually drives this backwards, but I was not wrong. But I also wasn't 100% right that it will be very hard for them to fulfill this 1 minute of nothing happening. It was happening with good camera angles. They filled it, even though I felt like, okay, I wouldn't definitely miss it there. It would actually be much more dynamic if it has more this strength power to have unnecessary dancing, which I would say this is a Eurovision stereotypical pleaser song and performance. It's good, yes. Will it win Eurovision? No. Can this qualify to top 10? Yes, unless, and this is what I will tell you, and you can agree with it or not, but this year's Eurovision winner will be again determined by juries. The reason is that so many countries are pleasing only public without bringing this definite quality that, of course, juries will have least options to vote for. I think because of her performance, juries can point out that she really can deliver. The song itself is not strong enough. It's like it doesn't have this power, international power. It has the power of the moment for sure. It won't be the only ethnic song also, and definitely also not the only dance break song. So this is for me a little bit, but I think in a little bit better way because this is more, let's say, different or authentic than Georgia last year. But it has the same vibe. Brilliant artist, like very good performance. Not really amazing result, but they will go through the finals. But Poland is not Georgia, so Poland will really reach out for the diaspora vote 100%, and it will catapult them much higher. It will take a lot of public votes from another song, so there will be a lot of bunch public songs in my public vote songs, which will be compressed a little bit. So for example, seeing Erika Wickman being second in the odds is for me like ridiculous. It won't happen unless other countries will not bring something similar. Then juries has nothing to choose from. But Poland will do well. I think they can reach top 10. I don't think it will do very well with juries. but I think there are so many similar vibe songs, even Spanish, even though musically it's a little bit different, the principle of the song is the same. It's like those songs will be fighting to each other and will basically create a big space for the jury winners and top 5 countries with the another approach, which I think might be France, might be Sweden, which will combine both of those worlds, will be for sure Israel, will be for sure Ukraine. And you might be laughing about it, but also those countries, unless Sweden, but Sweden also will really take the votes from their neighbor countries and from their diasporas, so that will even shrink the only public votes downer and will open the space for the proper things which should lead Eurovision, even though I think this is the so far even least inspirational Eurovision than last year. And this is a big decline because also already last year was not good in this way if in compared to another previous years. But I understand this strategy. I understand it. I think Poland can do much better, but this is a good performance, really good. So don't mind me wrong. Of course, I cannot compare it to the other songs. I didn't saw those performances. I would just tell that this actually was better than I expected. Definitely much better than people are talking on the internet. Even the ones who talks positively about it, they pinpoint some details which are, in my opinion, extremely irrelevant because it kind of works as a whole thing, which I think it's extremely important that there are really huge base for improvement, but there's already a huge base already to be built on, and this is important. So now it's basically just about it. If Poland again will completely ruin the song with the staging, as they can make, this was the reality of previous many years, or they will really find a recipe how to do it the way that it will be extremely memorable. Like, for example, they did last year in Ireland. That wasn't even a good song, but the performance and the staging elevated because it burned in your head, regardless what you think about it. So, and also the lack of quality at Eurovision in general can push Justyna more forward, because juries, if I would be a jury and I would be choosing from average, I would choose Justyna also to vote for, because she can really deliver. Even though the song is not anyhow internationally interesting. But that's my opinion. My opinion only. You can have completely different one, and I'm fine with it. Write me in the comments below what do you think about it. How do you like it? What chances would you give to Poland? Or whatever is in your mind. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and watch my other videos, my reactions. I'm trying to really cover a lot of things, also doing a little podcast, so check them out and see you there. Thank you for watching. Bye.